So right now I'm in Cubbon Park. You can see there's HAL's office like right there. You can also see there's a stadium right there. Let me know if you know its name, okay? It's a sort of huge secret. But yeah, what I'm doing here is that I came to watch Samirana's show. But I know, I'm taking a huge tangent. So let me tell you the story of how this happened. So that now I look like the guy who dates Blake Lively in Gilmore in Gossip Girl season 1. Hello, I wasn't going to make this video for at least 2 weeks from now, but today I got a call from my best friend and my best friend who can be empathetic to the whole world. Empathetic. Is that how you call it? Empathetic. Empathetic. Okay. But my best friend who can be empathetic with the whole world somehow can't seem to have the same level of empathy to me. So this story has something to do with why I shaved my head. Not directly related. I shaved my head for an entirely different reason, which I'm going to say now. But things happened during that time which are related to other things which my best friend doesn't seem to understand. But reason one, I think I was slightly depressed during that point because let me come to that. So what are the general reasons people cut their hair, right? A lot of hair fall in Bangalore, definitely. Breakup, and a lot of people do seem to cut their hair, dye their hair, do a lot of things with their hair during this time. But none of these reasons. My reason was the obvious third one, which is making a prayer to God that I'm going to donate my hair to you. Tirupati's Venkadajalabadi is that he is considered really powerful, and if you make a wish to him and say that you're going to donate hair to him, it generally works out. So because of that, I did that. So why did I have to make this decision? So let me take you back to December. If you have been following me, there was a period of time in December where I had a fracture on my fibular bone. I'm going to attach the x-ray in like 3 seconds. So if you guys want to skip after I say 3, 2, 1, you can. So the x-ray is going to come in 3, 2, 1. And so you can see that this there is like a proper break, right? And because of this, it caused me a lot of pain. Like the next day, immediately after the fracture, I couldn't even text people. Talking is a whole different thing. I couldn't text people. And the pain did eventually go off like in 7 days, okay? But this is where I messed up. So obviously I was under painkillers, and to distract myself from my leg pain, I was gaming a lot. So generally whenever I game, there is some sort of eye strain and I know when to take breaks and all. But during this period of time, when my eye started straining, maybe because of the painkillers, I did not get to know that my eye was straining, right? So I just continued gaming and my eye power changed. So all this is fine. Skip to January 2nd. So my leg fracture was December 10th. This heavy gaming happened somewhere around December 20th, something like that. And skip to Jan 1st or Jan 2nd. I go to this eye doctor because my eye power changed and everything, right? And the first person who I go to was a lens card person. And that person scared me, saying that could be something wrong with your eye. Absolute lowest point of my life that day, because I felt like everything was crumbling down, okay? My leg crumble per se. But yeah, so my leg was under a lot of pain. My eye had a lot of pain, and during the same time I was also unemployed because career break, normal reasons. That was the least of my problems because it was an intentional career break. And so that aside, I was unemployed, so the financial stability and all was not there for that particular period of time. So, and combined with all this leg pains and some person saying that something might be wrong with my eyes and all, I was in a very low, okay, I got a Be Real notification. I was in a really low point of my life, and for some reason, if you had seen my previous videos, I'm not the person who stays in one place. I constantly love traveling, and I love doing a lot of things that involves outdoors, right? But this time I was confined to the first floor of my building. I couldn't even go to the ground floor. And to keep me confined in one place is the hardest thing that people have tried to do all my life. Like my teachers, they were like, why don't you sit in one place? My parents are like, why are you jumping on the sofa? And that is normally me. And for me to be confined in one floor was very, very hard. That being said, yes, I might have been slightly depressed during that time. And all of these things put together, I didn't even meet anybody else except for my parents. Okay, I used to eagerly await for my parents to come back from their office so that I could have some company. But it was a really hard time of my life, and that was when I decided that I'm going to be donating my hair to God. And the thing was like, and the prayer I made was for my eyes to get fixed, like power wise, and my legs to have been fixed so that I can resume my daily activities as normal. And when both of those happened and I felt like my life was finally coming back together, I thought that this is the time I go fulfill my side of the deal, right? And I went, shaved my hair, and that is going to be the later part of this vlog. But what I'm trying to say here is my best friend was mainly not empathetic about the part that I was like incredibly lonely during that time of my life. And I wished someone would come visit me, right? And that never happened. So there were like a couple of friends I could call upon who were nowhere close by per se. So people eventually go to different places, right? So there wasn't anyone I could talk to. Like, internet is a whole different thing, okay? In real life, I'm the person who wants to go out and meet people in real life, and I couldn't do that for at least 2 months. So it was a really hard phase of my life for me. Good things did happen during that time. I did start this whole YouTube channel during that period of time. I launched my own apps during that part of time. Good things did happen during that period of time, but also did really some sad things. So that was the reason why I shaved my head in particular, or like more like donated my hair to God, where like I went and shaved my head in Tirupati. That is going to be the second part of this video. You guys are going to see the vlog of that day. But the main reason that I'm currently ignoring a friend right now is because he didn't come visit me during that hardest phase of my life, even after making constant promises. And my other friend doesn't seem to understand why I'm ignoring this friend. And yeah, so that. But things usually happen for a reason, right? If there is going to be some major change, there was something that was promised, some things that didn't happen, some things those were constantly promised, and some things didn't happen. I know this is an internal thing, but still trying to put it on a video for no reason. But takeaway for you guys who are watching this could be that, like, if somebody is, just seemingly happy online, it doesn't necessarily have to be that they are in that state. People can easily fake being happy. It's not that hard. It's just a reply saying that, hey, I'm fine. But deep down, they're not going to be. And sometimes you have to understand the signs of that phase. You just have to be there for people when people require you. People are going to not explicitly say to you that they need them, but in most cases that is how it's going to be. And I feel like when people go through their hardest, right, that is when they realize a lot of things. They realize who really are their friends and who really aren't. So yeah, that's it. Be there for your friends is all I wanted to say from this video. For the second part, you guys are going to have the vlog from the day I shave my head. There are going to be certain regions where my shirt won't be on, because when you're shaving your head, you're not supposed to have your shirt on. So kindly ignore that part. But I really did not want this video to be the first video that I'm topless in. But okay, it's whatever. Anyway, go enjoy that vlog. And for my best friend, learn to be empathetic with me. Thanks. Actually, you don't need to. You're already amazing. But for everyone else, see you guys in the next segment. Peace. The day started pretty early by 7 a.m. when Dad was driving us to Tirupati. I had just landed from Bangalore, so that is the reason that I'm looking pretty tired in this video. But you gotta do what you gotta do. After a 3-hour drive, we reached Tirupati, and after having our bag checks, began the most scenic climb to Tirumala, where the temple is located. As you can clearly see, I was definitely not ready for this to happen, and all I could think at this moment was that I'm gonna miss my hair. Even though this video doesn't show it, I was mentally prepared for the day for 3-4 months. So I was just like worried about the crowd here. Apparently there's an option that you can technically shave your head and drop your hair into the donation place over there, but that is not the full experience. Wetting your hair is important before shaving, as this can prevent your head from getting nicked by the blade. And believe me, from the number of people that I saw having cuts on their head, that this is definitely an important step. I thankfully did not receive much, and I'm happy about that. My mom sort of impulsively decided to shave her head as well, and even though we tried to convince her out of it, she wasn't ready to be convinced, because she's my mom. And if you ever wondered where I get all my impulsive nature from, presenting you, I couldn't record anything else from that day because my dad sort of convinced me that we are not allowed to record in Tirupati, which is apparently not the case. But anyway, we were not able to see the god because there is another reason, that you have to book the tickets almost 2 months in advance for the special darshanam. Otherwise you have to stand in the queue for more than 12 hours or so. So we decided that the next time we come here, we are gonna have tickets booked, and this is probably God's way of telling me to vlog the next trip. And so whenever you guys tune into the next time, probably say 2-3 months from now, there would be another trip to Tirupati. This time I won't be shaving my head, but gotta see the god, and that's the whole target right now. So anyway, see you guys soon. I hope you guys enjoy this vlog, including the recent part as well. See you all soon in another video. Goodbye.